Alrighty, everyone. Thanks for joining me. This is your host, ID Jester. We're back in Fall Classic Baseball 2016 Cleveland Indians. Game number 36 versus the Cincinnati Reds. So this will be a game from Tuesday, May 17th. And, the Tribe have been on a nice little streak again. They've won 5 of their last 6 games. And they are hoping to continue that against Cincinnati today. Let's go ahead and check out. There it is. I was going to say I couldn't find it on the list, but there it is. All right. It is there. So it's Cozart at short, Hamilton in center field, Votto at first. Brandon Phillips is the DH. Bruce is the right fielder. And Enuhende, how do I say his name again? Enuhario Suarez. I think it's how you pronounce it. Brandon Baker, yes, Reds baseball on the air. Dave Little, OHIO, big Buckeyes win. So I figured, well, let's give some love to the big old Ohio baseball teams today. And your Eugenio Suarez. God, I had it yesterday. Why didn't I? Adam Duvall, left fielder. Jose Peraza at second. Tucker Barnhart catching. Alfredo Simon. Why am I I am just tongue-tied tonight after that Buckeyes win. So exciting. Right-hander is going to be pitching for your Cleveland Indians. Santana's at DH. Kipnis in right. Lindor's at short. Napoli's at first. Ramirez at third. Gomes is the catcher. Chasen Hall in right field, Marlon Byrd in left field, Raji Davis center fielder, and Danny Salazar, 4-1 in the season. Eugenio, that's right. Thank you, Dave Little. Eugenio Suarez. Thank you. I was practicing that last night. So let's get things underway. Let's get rolling. Let's see how we do. Now, the Tribe, I'll tell you what. The Tribe have been a fun team to play. The last 3 or 4 games, I'm telling you, seriously, fun games. It just seems like they go down 4-0 and they end up winning the game 10-4. They go down 1-0 against Seattle and they win 9-1. And it's crazy, their offense. They don't get off to the greatest starts, but man, oh man, they are a fun team to play. 2016 Cleveland Indians. All right, we of course are going to be using our little FAQ dice roller online here. Let's go ahead and bring it up for you guys. There it is. Poof. The magic of the internet. This makes Fall Classic really shine. No charts. Everything's on here. I love it. I really do. And the fast action cards. If I didn't have this, I could use the fast action cards, which is almost as good, but this one will have all the dice rolls for me. All right, Danny Salazar. Let's see what kind of day he is. We're going to have, look at the split number right there. Oh, that's not good. He's going to have a C day. That's not good. That's not good, by the way. Now let's see what Simon is going to have. 16 and, both pitchers. We're going to be in for a high-scoring affair here as both pitchers are going to be in trouble on their charts. Oof. All right, Zach Cozart's up first. Let's see what Zach Cozart can do against the right-handed Danny Salazar. Zach Cozart steps in the box, and here comes the pitch. And, 44, and that is going to be a base hit back up the middle. Davis gets it back in quickly. I'm sorry, that's Marlon Byrd out in left field gets it in quickly. He's going to hold him to a very long single, but it is a single nonetheless. Cozart is aboard. Runner at first. And that brings up Billy Hamilton. So let me tell you a story about Billy Hamilton. Me and Billy Hamilton have a little history. A little bit of a history. I'm going to give you some history lessons. So I did a one and done tournament. I think it was 2017 season. 2017 season. And I just took all the teams and ranked them from 1 to 30. And we had a one and done, play and you move on. And the Cincinnati Reds, which are ranked 29th that season, made it all the way to the finals. Made it all the way to the finals, and they were going to take on the powerhouse Los Angeles Dodgers. Nobody gave them a chance. Nobody. First inning, Billy Hamilton gets a 1 in 20 chance of hitting a home run. He gets the 1 and hits a home run. Only run of the game, Cincinnati wins the tournament 1-0 on Billy Hamilton's leadoff home run in the World Series in my one and done tournament. So let's see how he does here with runner first, 23, and that's going to be ground out to second. It's going to be a double play, 4-6-3. A weak arm second baseman is Kipnis. Let me check on Kipnis. I have to move my keyboard out of here. Yeah, exactly. No way. No way. I thought when I rolled it, big deal. He'll, 1 in 20 chance. I rolled a 1. And who would have thunk against the powerhouse Los Angeles Dodgers, they would win that game 1-0. Who would have thunk? All right, so let's where is this going? It's going to second base. So it's Kipnis. Let's look at Kipnis. What's his throw rating here? Jason Kipnis. Hello, where are you? There you are. Your averaged arm. So on an average arm, weak arm would only get a 4 unassisted, but in this place, it's going to be a double play. Because the 1 was not rolled. That is a 3. So it's going to be a 4-6-3 double play. Just like that. What did I tell you? I love this team. This is one of my favorite teams of all time right now. Billy Hamilton can't keep on the double play. He's even as fast as he is. Joey Votto's up, though. Is the fact available for free? Yes, you can download and print out the fact for free. Yes, sir. Sports Time Machine. I've ordered, you can also order a print. I've ordered a couple seasons printed. So I ordered a couple of the fast action decks as well. They work really good. And, like I said, chart lookups slow things down a little bit. This takes all that out of there. So nobody on for Joey Votto. And he's going to get a 9 is the split, so that'll be a walk. So 2-out walk to Joey Votto. That brings up Brandon Phillips at DH today. Runner at first. Oh my gosh, 33, and that's going to be a base hit single out to right field. And looks like Votto's going to hold at second. So back-to-back singles with 2 outs. And here comes Jay Bruce. I can hear the crowd just saying Bruce right now. Runners at first and second, 2-away. And is Salazar going to get out of this? No, he's not, as that is a base hit single. Runner on second will hold. So still no run in, back-to-back singles. And it's going to load the bases against Danny Salazar here in the top of the first. A little bit of trouble for Danny. Come on now. Bases are loaded. Let's see if we can get this last out. 15 on Jay Bruce, and that will be an out. It's going to be a ground ball in front to catcher. Catcher is going to take it and step on the home plate for the 2 unassisted. We can't actually do a 2 unassisted. Yeah. Well, all right, that's fine. We'll just go. You know what? I wonder if I can detail that one. Because that's a fun one. Let's do that one. It's going to be ground ball to the catcher, and he will be out at home. They really want him to. He will be. There we go. Fielder. No, I guess I can't actually. guess they can't actually do that. All right, then fine. We'll just go 2 to first. It doesn't really matter. It's going to be an out. I wanted to be fancy because how many times do you get a 2 unassisted? Anyways, the Reds leave them loaded in the first. And once again, love playing these Indians. It's just like they put so much pressure, but then they get out of it every single time. And then you can't stop their offense. Good Lord, you can't stop their offense. Carlos Santana's up. We're going to do a range play against the shortstop. That's Cozart. Zach Cozart. Brandon Baker's favorite player, sounds like. Cozart. He is in a range of 11. Oh, he just makes a diving stop from his knees. Throws it to first. What a play by Zach Cozart. He needed an 11, and that's what he got. Just, oh my gosh, what a play. Zach Cozart stealing a hit away from Santana. Jason Kipnis, bases empty, 13, swing and a miss as he goes down on strikes. Francisco Lindor, nobody on, 2 outs. And that was going to be a line out to right field, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Indians. We go to the top of the second. Still scoreless here in Progressive Field. We got this game against the Reds, and then Cleveland heads down I-71 right through Columbus, Ohio, and heads all the way down to Cincinnati and meet up with Dave Little, and they're going to have a 2-game set in Cincinnati against Cleveland coming up after this game. So, Napoli. Mike Napoli's got 10 home runs in the season. Guess what? That's not Napoli. Yes, it is Napoli. We're in the bottom of the second. No, are we in the top of the second? What? Wait a minute. Wait a second. Now I'm all confused. Who's at bat? It's Duvall. Duvall? How can Duvall? It's going to be Adam Duvall is up. That's not Napoli. That's Duvall. Duvall is up. And he's hit one. And it's going. And it's going. And it's gone. All the way to the ocean. Duvall with a home run. Holy cow. And that brings up Peraza. Wow, I am way off tonight. It's almost like I've been drinking or something. Crazy. Whew, 1-0 Cincinnati. 21, that'll be a 1-12 strikeout. It's not a strikeout. It'll be a line out to the shortstop, Lindor, making a nice snag of that one out there. Tucker Barnhart. And nobody on. Ooh, error of 20 against the shortstop. That's Lindor. It is going to be a good play by Lindor. He does not have an error ranging of 20. I know that. I don't remember what it is. It's a 3. That's what it is. But I knew it wasn't a 20. So that's a quick, easy out. And that's going to bring back up Zach Cozart. Now, I know Brandon Baker is going to be quiet tonight because yesterday when the Reds were in front 4-0, he was talking some smack. No, not really, but he was excited because Cincinnati was up 4-0. And then it all fell apart when Raji Davis came up and decided to hit himself a little grand salami thing and put the Indians in front. 2 outs for Zach Cozart. And that is a 24. He's going to line that one right at Lindor as well. So Lindor busy here. But the Reds pick up a run. 1 hit, 1 run, no errors. We go to the bottom of the second. Mike Napoli, now that's who I thought hit the home run. Good thing I double checked on that. Mike Napoli actually has 13 home runs on the season. Let's see how he can do. 23, that'll be a big fat swing and a miss. Strike 3. Jose Ramirez for the Tribe. He'll step in. And the pitch from Simon, 62. That's going to be... He's going to be batting from left, so it's going to be a 3-1 put out as Votto gets it on a hop, and Simon covering the bag. Plenty of time there, and Yan Gomes steps up. Yan Gomes is going to get a check of a hit off, a home run check off the pitcher's card. Alfredo Simon, home run 1-20. That is going. And this game is tied as Jan Gomes gets his 5th of the season. And it's 1-1. Jan Gomes. Woo. But also remember how 2016 was not their year for sure. That's true. I just think the Tribe are a really fun team. They got some good pitching. They have some good offense. And even the games that were, obviously they didn't win all of them. But they ran into a slide. They lost a bunch, and then they won a bunch. So they had, it's been a fun team so far, I guess. Thinking about doing some Cincinnati Red replays, but we'll see. Lonnie Chasenhall, bases empty, 2 outs, bottom of the second, 1-1's your score, 34. 34 is going to be a base hit single off the pitcher card. You do not want to see any 30 anything on either one of these pitchers. Most of them are going to be doubles and singles. Marlon Byrd is up, runner first. And that's a 1-1, and the split is a 4, and that's going to be a walk. So we have runners at first and second, and here comes the hero from yesterday's game. All right, guys, wifey's off work, so I'm out of here. Dave Little, have a good one. Happy New Year, and we'll see you all next time, Dave. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. Happy 21 to Dave Little. All right. Runners at first and second with 2 out, and here comes the hero from yesterday, Raji Davis. Runners at first and second, and that is going to be a swing and a miss. The magic doesn't continue, but the Tribe pick up 1 run on 1 hit and no errors. And we go to the top of the third. It is 1-1, and Billy Hamilton, Mr. Hamilton, up again. Range play of 20. I'm pretty sure this is going to be made. Kipnis, what's your range, buddy? You got a range of 13, which is 20 or less, so that is going to be a 4-3 put out. He's going to make that look easy. Good play there on Billy Hamilton. Billy Hamilton's been up twice. He's had 2 range error checks that have screwed him out of a play, unfortunately for him. Joey Votto, 31, and that's going to be a single again. Just about any 30 numbers is going to be bad for these pitchers since they're having a bad day. And that's going to be a 1-out single for Joey Votto. And now we have Brandon Phillips. Oh, of all the Cincinnati Red players, Brandon Phillips rubs me just the wrong way. He is an excellent second baseman. But the things, being a Cardinals fan, Brandon Phillips is not my favorite. I'll just leave it at that. Brandon Phillips is up. Runner first with 1 out. And that is a 2-3. That is going to be a line out to center field. And that brings up Jay Bruce. Now, Bruce will end up going to the Indians later in the season, I believe. I think he goes in 2016, if I'm not mistaken. Anyways, with runner at first is Jay Bruce. He rolls a 21. That will be a double play, but they don't need it. It's just a fly ball to center field. And that's going to do it. We go to the bottom of the third. Still 1-1 here in Cleveland. Carlos Santana. Now, if you guys have been following, you guys know this, but those guys that haven't been following along, check out the year Mr. Santana's having. 26 walks, only 23 strikeouts. He's got 3 more walks than he has strikeouts. And it just is crazy how many walks he gets. For some reason, Carlos Santana with the good eye. Let's see, 56. 56. Up. This time it's going to be a fly ball to right field, so don't have to worry about the walk. Jason Kipnis is now up. 41. That will be a walk. So they missed Santana by 1 player that time. Francisco Lindor with runner at first. Lindor got a single on the 55 because of the split. Too bad. So it's going to be a single to right field. Runner on first advances to third if it's a weak arm or there's 2 outs. Let's see who is there. That's Jay Bruce. Jay Bruce out there in right field. What's his arm rating? It is actually, he does have a weak arm. I'm a little surprised. I wouldn't have probably thought he had a weak arm, but he does have a weak arm. So that means Going to third on the single is going to be Kipnis, and there's runners at the corners with one out. Defense will defense is going to play in. They do not want the Indians taking the lead here at home. Or do they play back for the double play? You know what? They're going to play back for the double play. It's too early in the game to be risking things. So first and third, defense will play back. 62, and that will be an out. It's a ground ball to the pitcher, and it is a 1. So runners do advance. It's going to be a fielder's choice at second, 1-6. So it's going to be a 1-6 put out at second. 1-6, and the runners are going to advance, and Kipnis is coming in. And just like that, the Tribe take a 2-1 lead with Jose Ramirez. Runner first now. 35, and that's going to be a base hit single. Going to right field, runner on first, advances to third if it's a 2, and look at what rolled, a 2. So it is another single in the right field, and Bruce can't get to it quick enough, and Napoli goes all the way around to third. And we have runners at first and third again with 2 outs for Jan Gomes. Already hit 1 home run. 56 this time is going to be an out. He's a right-hander, so it's going to be a ground ball. It would have been, yeah, it doesn't matter. We'll just go 5. We'll go 5-4 on it. The out doesn't really matter. I'm not going to try and get too fancy. We go to the fourth. It's an out is an out. But the Tribe scrapped through another run. And it's 2-1. Going to the top of the fourth. And Eugenio. And God damn it, I got to look at it again. Hang on. Eugenio. There we go. Eugenio Suarez. God, his name is so hard for me to say. Eugenio Suarez is up. Runner first, 46. That's a ballpark check. He rolled an 18, though. Normally, low is good on the ballparks. And 18 is going to be a single into center field, and he's going to try for second. Here comes the throw by Raji Davis. Raji Davis has got an assist of 4. We're going to roll 1, 2, 3, 4 and see if we get him out. And we do. It's a 2. So he gets a single. And then he will be thrown out at second on the center field to second baseman out. So he does get credit for the single, though. Adam Duvall steps up with 1 out. Oh, 44, and that's going to be laced over the head of the center fielder, Raji Davis. And it's going to take a high hop off the outfield wall. Raji Davis throws it in, and here comes the slide by Duvall into second base, and he is safe with a 1-out double by Adam Duvall. That brings up Jose Peraza. 1 out, runner at second. And a 61 is a swing and a miss. Peraza down on strikes. And it brings up Tucker Barnhart with 2 away now. 2-2, and the split is an 18, and that is going to be an out. 1-11 is a walk. 12-14 is a hit by pitch, and a 15-16 is a strikeout. 17 through 20 is an out, and he is going to be a switch hitter, so he's going to come from the left-hand side. It's going to be a 3-1 put out, and that's going to do it for the top of the fourth. So Barnhart's so close to getting that hit that the Reds needed. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Lonnie Chasenhall is up. 1-1, and 1-1 is a strikeout on Chasenhall. Marlon Byrd. It's going to be foul pop-up down the line. Third baseman fighting it. Roll versus his error rating versus Suarez. His error rating is an 8, and that is what was rolled, the 8. It drops in. Batter gets another chance. He drops it. Batter gets another chance, E5. Or he catches it. Nope, he didn't catch it, so he's going to get another chance at it. And going to be an error, but I can't put that into this game, so we're just going to have to ignore the error. He just dropped it. We'll give him another chance here, Bird. Because if I put the error in, if I go E5, it'll put him on first. It'll automatically put him on first. I don't think I can... E5. Yeah, see, he wants to... Yeah, all right, so, yeah, we're just going to have to ignore that error. Unfortunately, Marlon Bird gets another chance as that's dropped in foul territory by Suarez and Eugenio. 46, ballpark 15. Ballpark 15 is a foul out, and he's going to foul out to the catcher. And Raji Davis is up. Raji, waiting on the pitch. Here it comes, 41, and that is going to be a 2-out walk by Davis. And Carlos Santana, you do not want to give him another chance at this. 44, I told you guys you did not want to do that, and that's going to be a single plus. Single to center field, runner on first, advances to third if a weak arm or if 2 outs. Yep, so it's going to be 2 outs. So runners on the corners, and then Santana gets the plus, so he's going to try to steal. Santana is a 14. The catcher today is Barnhart. Let's check on Barnhart's arm. It's average, so no adjustment. 1 to 14, we're going to look at the split number. He's in there safe. Let's see, 9, he's in there. Stolen base by Carlos Santana, and that puts 2 runners in scoring position for Jason Kipnis. I don't call any steals. I use the built-in steal system, which takes all that out of play, which is fine for me, so I don't have to worry about it. So with first base open, do they intentionally walk Kipnis is the question. Oh, the fact card are not switching on your screen. Oh, you know what? You're probably right. Let me remove that. And then I'm going to add in a window capture. That's not what I meant to do at all. Let's try that again. I wish somebody would have said something earlier. All right, so let's see if I can add in a better window capture this time. There we go. All right, so let's see. You guys probably see him switching now. Yep, I see him switching too. Okay, my bad. I didn't even bother to look at that. I was using the setup that I had last time, and yeah, bummer. Okay, wish somebody would send something. So runners at second and third now, with Kipnis at first and 2 outs. Do they walk Kipnis, who's a lefty, to bring up Lindor, which is a switch hitter? Nope. You know what? Do they have any lefties in the pen that they could use? Finnegan. Let me look and see. Maybe it's Finnegan. Maybe they bring the lefty in to face off. I think they're going to do that. Brandon Finnegan is going to come in. Now, he didn't play in this game. I don't like usually like using players that didn't play in the game. But because the other pitcher was not having a good day, and this is an important time, I am going to override that. And now we're going to see what kind of day he's going to have. Oh, he's going to have an A day. So good for him. So lefty now in to face off against Kipnis with 2 on and 2 out. Big play of the game. Runners at second and third. Oh, Jesus. And that is going to be a double. And that's going to score 2 runs. And just like that, unbelievable. The Tribe do it again. And before you know it, you look up at the scoreboard, and it's like 5, 6 to 1, 4 to 1, 3 to 1, whatever. Holy crap. That brings up Lindor. Runner at second with 2 away. 24, now that will be an out. Fly ball to right field. But the 2 more runs in, and we go to the top of the 5th. Danny Salazar against Zach Cozart. 36 is an out. The only spot on his card, well, 32 and 36 are both outs. So that will be a fly ball to center. And Billy Hamilton, let's see if he can not get an error check. And he got a single. He's going to try and stretch it into a double again. Refer to the fielder's arm rating and roll a d6. Strong arm bat. So it's going to be, where's it hit to? Does it say where it was actually hit, though? Base is empty. Stretching single into a double. Refer to left. Oh, the left fielder's arm. There we go. It does say. Marlon Bird. Bird is the word. What's your arm rating, buddy? Marlon Bird is a strong arm. So a strong arm gets batter out and a 1 to 5. That is a 5. So he's going to throw him out again when they try to stretch a single into a double. Single. It's going to go left fielder to second base, out at second. It's 2 whites now. That outfield assists. Joey Votto's up with 2 outs, nobody on. And that will be a ground out to the pitcher who gets off the mound, throws it over to Napoli. And we go to the bottom of the 5th, halfway home here in Cleveland. It is 4-1. Mike Napoli is up. 26, that's going to be a single versus a left-hander, and Finnegan is a lefty. Right, we brought the lefty in to face off against all the other guys. We forgot to take him out, didn't we? And now that's going to hurt things, isn't it? Ugh. Let's see, they have a switch hitter coming up. Yeah, I think it's time. Finnegan is done. Let's see if we can bring somebody else in. It's going to be Delabar. Steve Delabar. So Steve, let's see what kind of day he's going to have. Oh, that's a 15. That is going to be a bad day as well. Oh, boy. All right, runners at first. Nobody out, and Jose Ramirez is up. You know what? We're going to put on the hit and run again. Jose Ramirez. Napoli's at first. Here comes the hit and run. Dice roll 33, it's a ball. Runner tries to steal at his regular grade as the catcher has trouble handling the pitch down and in. Check 42 on the pitcher's card for walk. If not a walk, ground out to the pitcher, runner advance. So, runner tries to steal at his regular stolen base at his regular rate as the catcher has trouble at the pitch down and in. Check 42 on the pitcher's card for walk. It is actually 42 as a walk. If not a walk, it's ground out to pitcher, runner's advance. So is this the play after? I think you do this and then you do the second part of that, I think. So he's going to try to steal, and Napoli, we got to go back to Napoli's card here. And Napoli has a stolen base of 17, so let's see if he even makes a steal. And 15, he does steal. And I'm going to ignore the rest of that card, actually. So we're just going to give Jose Ramirez another chance at it here. It was... The second part of that said, check to see if he walks him or it was a ground out to the pitcher. But I'm going to just say that, yeah, it's like a reset. So, runner at second now. Oh, maybe I should have done a walk because he just hit a double. I don't want to feel like I'm screwing Cincinnati over because I'm not trying to screw. I'm trying to play as fair and even. We had the same result yesterday where it's like a double whammy thing. And I don't understand why there's a double whammy on these hit and runs. So it's now 5-1 with Ramirez at second. Yan Gomes is up. 1-1, and that is a strikeout. First out of the inning. Lonnie Jason Hall, runner at second. 36. That is an out. It's going to be a fly ball to left. Runner's hold. And with 2 away, it's Marlon Bird. Runner still at second. 56. 56 is a swing and miss. And that's going to do it, but another run for the Tribe. Again, I'm not trying to... I didn't think it was right to continue that play because it didn't seem like it should be like a double. See, like when you hit the hit and run, like this one should be just an easy one, right? But some of the times you get these results, it's like, look at this and then do this. And I don't like that because sometimes you can change the second part of those cards. I don't know. Anyways, so we go to the 6. Brandon Phillips, Salazar, right-hander, he'll stay in there. Why not? 13, well, good choice. He's swinging a miss on Brandon Phillips. Jay Bruce, well, he is a lefty. And then they have 3 more right-handers coming up. I don't know if Cleveland actually has a lefty. Oh, they do have one lefty, Crockett. They're just going to leave Salazar in there. And even though he's having a bad day, he's up 5-1. Why not? Base is empty. 24. That will be a fly out to center field. And Eugenio Suarez. 34. And that's going to be a base hit single. 2-out single by Suarez. That brings up Duvall. And that's going to be it for Salazar. And who can we bring in for, let's see here. For Cleveland, they're going to bring in, and I just dropped a whole bunch of cards on the ground. All right, let's see. I think they're going to bring in Manship. Let's bring in Manship. We haven't brought him in a few days. He needs a little bit of work. We're going to bring in Manship. Where's this card? Manship. Hello. There he is. Jeff Manship. We're going to bring in Jeff Manship. Let's see what kind of day he's going to have. 3. He's going to have an A day. Well, that should help. So Jeff Manship in to face off against Adam Duvall. 1 on, 1 out. Top of the 6. 34 is an out. Now, it's a good thing he's having a good day because if he was going to have a normal day, that would have been a single. That is a fly ball to right field. And that's going to do it for the top of the 6. We go to the bottom of the 6. Raji Davis against Steve Delabar. Steve will only appear in 7 games, so we might as well get him in while we can. He's going to only pitch 8 innings. He's going to have 10 strikeouts, though. That's not too bad. No wins, no losses, no saves, nothing special, but 10 strikeouts in 8 innings. That seems pretty decent. So Delabar against Raji Davis, and that is going to be his first strikeout. And now he's going to face off against the hot-hitting Carlos Santana, though. Can he do it again? 15. Yes, he can. Swing and a miss. Steve Delabar making strides for the Reds. 63 is a strikeout on a 1-6, and that is at 5. He strikes out the side. Steve Delabar only appears in 7 games, only pitches 8 innings, gets 10 strikeouts. Well, that's why. All right, we go to the top of the 7th. Jeff Manship against Jose Peraza. And it's at 14. That will be an out. He's going to ground that down to 3rd. And Ramirez over to Napoli. I think that's the first time we've called Ramirez's name on the defense. That brings up Tucker. And let's see what Tucker can do. Wild, bases empty. Fly ball goes to right field. That's Chasen Hall. Lonnie, what is your range? Is it range error? It's error. He's got a 4. That is an 11, so no error, as that's going to be a caught out there in right field. And that's two-way for Zach Cozart. Well, at least Delabar's having a good day. He was just there for 1 year. Yeah, I guess so. Thinks he used to be a Blue Jay. Oh, okay. So Cozart's up. Base is empty. 56. That is going to be a swing and a miss off of Manship. Stretch time here in Cleveland. And that looks like it's going to... Yeah, Delabar has no endurance at all. He's like a one-inning pitcher. And it kind of shows. He played 7 games and pitched 8 innings. So, yeah. It's going to have to be... it's going to be Samson. It's going to be Samson coming in for the Reds. If I can find his card, that would be great. Samson, where's his card? Here he is, Lane Samson, right. He came in yesterday's game, too. Pitched a little bit. So it's Lane Samson coming in. Let's see what kind of day he's going to have. Not, oh, my gosh, 19. Ugh, it's killing me. If you're a Reds fan, that's just killer when all your pitchers come in and they just have bad days. It doesn't help. Does not help the cause. I know that for sure. Especially when you got to face off against Lindor. 43 is a walk. And brings up Napoli. Runner first. 24 for Napoli, and that is a 1-13 strikeout, so that will actually be an out. Ground out to short on a 1. It was on a 1, so runners will not advance. If a strong arm shortstop, that is Cozart. Let's see, Zach Cozart's actually got a weak arm, so that is going to just be a 6-4 put out. And that brings up Jose Ramirez, runner first, 1 away. 56 will be another out, and that's going to be a line out to the pitcher for second out, and Yan Gomes, 45er, is another walk. So now runners at first and second for Lonnie Chasenhall, and Samson needs to get this out. Runners at first and second, 2-way. Oh, no. 55, and that's going to be a double. That's going to be a double. And runner on first, Yan Gomes, I know, is not a fast runner. He is actually average. So that's going to be a double, and that's going to score another run. And that brings up Marlon Byrd with runners at second and third now. They got to leave Samson in. They don't really have much. Wood's tired already. They could bring in Alfendorf. Yeah, I guess let's bring in Alfendorf. They're going to bring in Alfendorf. He's the last man in the pen that's not tired. I got to find his card. I don't have his card handy. Where's Alfendorf? Come on. Okay, let's see here. DeFiscani, Stevenson, Lorenzen, Sampson, Reed, Diaz, Smith, Hayes, Mascot, Morse, Hoover, Bailey, Wright, Mirville, Margell, Diaz, Holtz, Peralta, De Los Santos, Ramirez, Cottom, and Lamb. Why can I not find Olfendorf? This card stuck to, could be stuck together. Let's see. Let's just make sure we go through this. I don't see his card anywhere. Why Ovendorf? Huh. Huh. His card is actually, let's look at our files to see if we actually have that card. Fall Classic 2016. And we're looking at Cincinnati. Straley, Fanigan, Diffscani, oh, Ross Offendorf. Yes, he does have a card. He must be mixed in with the batters. I need to just look through the batters real quick then. There's Ross Offendorf's batting card. Okay. I'm going to go through the pictures one more time. Sorry, I don't mean to drag the game down to a slow stop as we look for one card, but it kind of bugs me when, you know, because you print them out in the card stock, sometimes they sticky together. That's one of the good things about actually ordering a print copy is you don't have to deal with that issue most of the time. So sorry guys, I'm looking as fast as I can, but I'm trying to be as thorough as I can. Yeah, I do not have his card unless he got, when I was cutting cards, maybe he got moved in with another team or something. So we'll just use the card off the computer for now. I'll have to. Alright, so we'll just use the computer card if we need it. Let's see what kind of day he's going to have. Alright, so Offendorf will have a normal day. Alright, so runners is second and third. Offendorf in there, he's a right-hander. And it's Marlon Byrd. He rolled a 62, so yes, we will need his card. 62 on Offendorf. A normal day is a strikeout. So all that for a strikeout. Sorry. Best thing about Full Classic is they give you most of all the players if they ship it to you, but every player is on a PDF. Yeah, I think that's true. Yeah. So, what happened? We can move this down on the screen a little bit. Maybe make it a little bit bigger. There we go. All right. So go to the 8th. Manship. Looks like he can come out, so he's going to come out. Why not? Just try to save our arms. We're up 6-1. And it's going to be Billy Hamilton up again. Billy Hamilton. And here comes the pitch. This time, split is a 16. That is going to be a walk plus. So he's going to get a chance at a steal. He's a 1-18. We're going to look at this split. 17. Oh, just barely, buddy. It is a stolen base for Billy Hamilton. And with Billy Hamilton on, that brings up the left-hander, and it's going to be Brian Shaw time. The Manship did his job. It's going to bring up Brian Shaw. Runner at second. Nobody out here. And Joey, let's see what kind of day he's going to have. Oh, he's going to have a C day. That's not helpful. Brian, what are you doing? And let's see what happens with the runner at second. 13 is a walk on Votto's card. Interesting. So with first base open, he gives up the free pass. Runners are first and second now for Brandon Phillips. And this could get interesting really quickly, but a 14. Ooh, he almost got hit by the pitch. That's actually going to be an out. Phillips is a right-hander. It's going to be ground ball to third. If a 1 is rolled, nope, it's a 5. So it's going to be a fielder's choice. Unless Ramirez has got a strong arm. What is Ramirez? Average arm. So it's going to be a 5 unassisted. So they get the lead runner. But that brings up Jay Bruce with 1 out. Runners at first and second. 31, and that's going to be a base hit single. And here comes the Reds. Runner on second will hold at third, though. Wow. That's going to load the bases for Brian Shaw. Eugenio Suarez. And here we go. Bases loaded, 1 out. Defense is going to play back. They'll give up a run for an out. Here we go. Bases loaded. Uh-oh, 46 is a ballpark. 6 is a good number, too. 6 is... Oh, he hit it a long way, but foul. Just foul. That was almost a home run. Woo! Brian Shaw, you better throw a lot better than that. Here we go. We'll give him another chance at it. 61. That's a lot better. That's a swing and a miss. And Eugenio gets a strikeout. And now it brings up Duvall, who can make things really interesting. 26, that'll be a single versus a left-hander. Shaw's a right-hander. That's going to be a ground out to short. We'll go 6-4 on the putout. And the Reds leave them stranded. And Brandon Baker is gotta be frustrated. Gotta be. I would be frustrated. Oltendorf, he'll stay out there for the bottom of the 8th. Why not? Let's give him a little bit of work. And it's Raji Davis up, 36, and that's going to be a base hit off of Oltendorf. Oh, wait a minute. I got to look at Oltendorf's card, actually. Not the 30. What did we roll? I think we rolled a 36. 36 is actually on Oltendorf. I got to undo that. That's going to be a fly ball. To F center. Fly ball to center. That was not a single. Sorry. Good thing I checked his card. All right. Back to the top of the order. Santana. It's a black magic woman. Carlos Santana, 45. And I got to check Olfendorf's card for 45. Normal day, Olfendorf, 45. That's an out. Another fly ball out. Fly out to center field. And Jason Kipnis. Last but not least. Another one I got to check. 56. Olfendorf. 56 is a swing and a miss. And Olfendorf does his job. So it's up to the big red machine here to get some offense going. Big missed opportunity. Yep, you know it. And Shaw will give way. You know what? He's going to give way to Cody Allen. This isn't a save opportunity, but we haven't had Allen in a long time because we haven't needed him in a long time. So he needs some work. Let's see what kind of day he's going to have. Oh, he's going to have an A day. Beautiful, my friends. Here we go. Cody Allen coming in with the 5-run lead. Not a save opportunity, but Peraza. Do we want to pinch hit? Who do we have on the bench? We have DeJesus, Cabrera, Holt, and Perchenko. Switch hitter and 3 right-handers. Cody Allen's a right-hander. Peraza's actually got a 324 average, so we're going to leave him in there. He's actually better than whatever everyone else on the bench. Peraza, here comes the pitch. 62, and that is going to be a swing and a miss from Cody Allen. Tucker Barnhart. You know, you just need a couple hits, so let's just leave them in there. 23, that'll be an out. Ground out 4-3 in the put out. And the Reds are down to their last out. And the Tribe going for 6 wins in a row. Zach Cozart, the only man standing between them and victory. 14, and that's going to be ground ball, hit to Ramirez, backhand throw across the diamond, and this one belongs to the Tribe. And they take the first 2 games of these 4-game series. But now they pack up on the road and head down I-71 all the way to Cincinnati for the next 2 games in Cincinnati. Danny Salazar improves to 5-1. Alfredo Simmons 3-3. MVP Jason Kipnis. Let's see what happened on today's activity. And it is Seattle beats Baltimore 6-5 in Baltimore. Houston takes care of, they beat the White Sox 6-5. That should give us a lead in the division again. Cleveland beats Cincinnati 6-1 in 10 innings. Minnesota 7-3 over Detroit. Boston over Kansas City 6-1. Oakland takes out Texas 4-1. Toronto takes care of Tampa Bay 12-7. In the National League, the Mets 13-4 over Arizona. The Los Angeles beats Los Angeles. That's Angels over Dodgers 6-5. The Schmubs beat Milwaukee 7-6. Washington finally loses their 9th game of the season as they fall to the Mets 8-6. Miami 5-1 over Philadelphia. Atlanta doubles up Pittsburgh 8-4. San Francisco crushes San Diego 15-2. And St. Louis beats Colorado 6-2. Play of the day was Dexter Fowler and the Cubs. Play of the day took place between the Chicago Cubs and Milwaukee at Miller Park on Tuesday, top of the 9th. Chicago batting, men on first and second with 2 outs, trailing 4-2. Dexter Fowler hits a 3-run home run. Well, that never, ever, ever happened when he played for St. Louis. Yeah, maybe they can get him at the Great American Ballpark. I think they will. And the game of the day was the Angels over the Dodgers. As exciting game there. Let's check out our quick box store here. There we go. Started off again. Cincinnati 1-0. And it ends up 6-1. Unbelievable. You got Jason Kipnis with the double. Ramirez with the double. Chasenall with the double. Yan Gomes the home run. The pitching's been solid. Salazar, 9 hits, 1 earned run, 1 walk, only 2 strikeouts. So it wasn't a lot of strikeouts. He gave it the 1 home run to Adam Duvall in the 2nd inning. So tail the Reds in the game. No hit the Indians. Out hit the Indians 10-9 and got beat 6-1. Did they? Oh yes, they did. They out hit them 10-1 or 10-9. Wow. They walked 3 and struck out 5 for Indians. They walked 5 and struck out 11. Wow. That was a very interesting game, to be honest. That was some stats there. Time of the game was 3 hours and 10 minutes, but the Tribe's going to take this one again, but the next 2 will be in Cincinnati. Maybe Cincinnati can even the series up at the Great American Ballpark. Thanks to Brandon Baker, good Cincinnati Red fan, and of course Dave Little, big Cincinnati Red fan as well. And Sports Time Machine who stopped in, so thank you for him for showing up. And yeah, that'll be it for this game. Thank you all for joining us. We can get through these games in like 45 minutes. If we're, cruising, we can get it done a little bit sooner. But, we like to add a little variety and spice. And it doesn't help when I got to spend 5 minutes looking for a stupid card that I can't find, which is aggravating me. But anyways, thank you all. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.